hope you're all doing well today. I am tired. I've been transcribing all day and it's been alright. I think I needed to give a dab, but I have increased the price. So, since yesterday, my goodness gracious me, that was a challenge, shall we say. Okay, so we're doing comics today, but sorry, I'm frazzled because I've been doing this really big job and I've not done transcription like this in a long time, and it's been yes. So I probably should have given myself like 5 minutes to debrief before starting the stream, but I was like, no, it needs to be like an increment of 15 minutes. So here I am. Well, now we have a few comics we can choose from today. We've got two other comic types that you've not read before. We have The Adventures of Pinki, a little girl who's kind of like the equivalent of Nancy, but Indian. We have Raman, which is it seems like it might be similar to like the Sri Mataji one that we did last time, in that it is a look at three different people in a gag comic series. One of them is Hindu, one of them is Sikh, and one of them is Muslim. So I feel like that one might be a bit hit or miss with stuff. But we also have two Chacha Chaudhary comics, and I know everyone loves Chacha Chaudhary, and some of you now have the Raka emote. So maybe that would be fun to go back to an old favorite, Chacha Chaudhary. What did we want to do? Shall we do something new with Pinki, like Indian Nancy, or Raman and comedy? Why don't I show you I'll show you the comic covers. Okay. What? Oh, whoops. Wrong one. I've got the wrong screen up. Let's put that over here and... Oh, that's... Oh, god damn it. Wait, why did I... Oh, god. Well, let me move this over here. Hi. Okay, so this is Pinki and Mantoo. So that's Pinki over there. She's like a little 8-year-old girl or something. And looks like a really angry woman and a crying boy here, and she looks really smug about it. So I don't know what the context there is. And the other new one that we've got as an option is called Raman and comedy. So we've got, I'm assuming that is the Sikh person, and one of them is the Muslim and one of them is the Hindu, and Raman and comedy. So I can imagine this one would be very, very funny, even more funny than the previous comics we've had in this wonderful collection of Indian comics. And the two Chacha Chaudhary comics we've got is Chacha Chaudhary in Tokyo and Chacha Chaudhary on Jupiter. Jupiter seeming to be a recurring theme in these comics of Chacha Chaudhary, where Raka has been sent to Jupiter, I'm pretty sure, like 2 or 3 times now. So how are we feeling in terms of... Must be a Sabu origin story. Yes, possibly. I wonder if they have lots of volcanoes in Jupiter. Okay, no one seems to be fussed, but Diana Jack says she's super curious / dreading the Tokyo one. So why don't we do Chacha Chaudhary in Tokyo? Let's get that up and put it into, well, we'll close those ones. Put it into reading mode. Read mode. Does that do anything? There we go. Oh, look at that. Okay, so here's the cover. The category is still Portal 2. I did edit the stream info, so maybe try refreshing. Can I make the window taller? I could do, but what I will do instead is I will show you the comic as it is over here, so you can see the full page, and then I believe subsequent pages, like, oh, actually no, there's a little bit more variety in the, oh, actually no, we might be able to, oh, just gave a bit of a spoiler away. Have I ever read Tinkle? It's a comic book for children in India. I think I have read Tinkle, actually. The name really rings a bell. I think maybe when I was staying in Fiji, I read like Tinkle comics. It still says Portal 2. God damn it. Let me, oh, well, oh, whoops, the category. We are doing performing arts. Music and performing arts is what we're doing. Cool. Okay. So, Chacha Chaudhary, let's zoom in here and see if we need to do any more adjusting. How's that? Yeah, I think we're gonna need to do a little bit of thinking here. Cause let me get into the old whatchamacallit, OBS. No, I don't want to do that. Oh no, I can't undo. This'll do, right? And I'll just make this a little bit smaller, so that way it looks more like a, oh, you know what? And then I can make this bigger. Look at that. Oh, I'm so clever. Okay, good. Extra large. Maybe make it a little bit bigger. And a reminder that I've got a bunch more sound alerts on there, so I can't think of the application that you'd use for these comics, but it might be fun to see what we can do. Anyway, let's get on with the show, shall we? Chacha Chaudhary in Tokyo. Hato. Hato is not Hatho? This is not a Japanese name. Anyway, barking dogs do not bite. Hato, it wouldn't take me more than a minute to throw you down. Oh God. Hit him! Kill! 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 Swoosh! You're in my grip! Oh, the Chacha Chaudhary and the characters are copyright registered by Government of India for the proprietors Pran's features. A64 Narayana Vihar. New Delhi reproduction of any part of this book is strictly prohibited. No actual person is named or delineated in this fiction comics. Any similarity to real human being or place is purely coincidental. Well, that's a relief. Oh, now. Oh God, it's gone back to the thing again. Hold on. Maybe I can, oh, whoops. I think we might have to open these up again. I hope this is okay for all you mobile viewers. I'm sure this will be fine, yeah? Because I think the rest of the panels are like this. You are floored. Thud! Hato, national hero, nation Superman. Bravo! Did they still do that clarification when they did the comics that feature President Modi? Oh, yeah, or the other, like, big people. I don't remember seeing it, so maybe they just, do it depending on who is in the comics. Sony, Chacha-ji. Oh, that's right, because we're in Japan and we've got all these brand names. Sony, Fuji. Chacha-ji. Tokyo is magnificent city in Asia. Sabu, it's due to the hard work and intelligence of Japanese people. They are indeed model minorities. At some distance. Ono, I love you. Ahiroi. Ahiroi. I'm gonna call that person Ahiru because Ahiru means duck. Ahiru, I like, and that's actually a Japanese word. Ahiru, I like you too. Then why don't we get married? I'll talk to my mother. Look at these people walking around in the 90s wearing their kimono just casually. Oh no, you belong only to me. Hato, if I ever marry, I'll marry Ahiru. Wait, it's Ahiro again. Ahiroi. Or maybe it's just Ahiro. I'll marry Ahiru. How much does this rat weigh in front of a national wrestler? Yes, the woman will naturally be attracted to the person who weighs the most. That's just how you settle any kind of courting disputes. I'll break him like a straw. No, Hato, leave him. Okay, I let him go. Oh, that's very kind of him. But oh no, you'll have to come with me. Let's escape into this house. Why does Hato, the biggest of the suitors, not simply eat the others? It's Futurama, right? A closed door can't stop me. Wham! I wonder if he's any relation to Raka. I give you one... I wonder who that's a painting of. I give you 1 day. By then, if you don't consent to our marriage, I'll forcibly take you away. Give me some time to think about whether this is a good idea or not. Yes. We'll find some way. An intelligent man. Oh, it's good. You've got these. Everyone thinks each other is intelligent. An intelligent man, Chacha Chaudhary, has come here from India. I seek his help. Have you done this one before? It seems very familiar. No, I haven't. Chacha Chaudhary, but I'm pretty sure the plots kind of interlock with each other. Chacha Chaudhary, wrestler Hato wants to kidnap me. Please help. It's funny how the English of the Japanese people mimics very closely the English of the Indian people. He can't even take away your sandals. Hato is a dreaded man. Better don't poke your nose in this affair. No woman would be insulted in my presence. Come, let's go. Next day. I like how that's just kind of in the middle here. It's like they forgot. It's like, oh, whoops. Well, this is like a space that we haven't already inked, so we'll just pop that in there. Fatso? It's a bit rude. Fatso, it's my responsibility to protect Ono, so don't come near this house. Her, a rat threatens an elephant? Maybe you're an elephant, but this pole will shield me. Her, let me first break your defense. Crowd. It's an interesting sound effect. Crowd. Thud. Ow. The colours are very vibrant in this one and relatively good quality, I think, compared with the other Chacha Chaudhary comics we've read so far. I'm impressed. Eee, my head. Hato, you have a bump on head. Indian mouse caused this injury. I'll kill him. No, he is Chacha Chaudhary. You can't beat him in cleverness. But I can't live without Ono. Only look at that walk. He's just walking on sunshine. Only tactfulness can defeat him. I'll take Chacha Chaudhary away from Ono. Then you kidnap her. All right, Tao. Yes, that common Japanese name, Tao. Albus Doctor just redeemed a dab. Hey, K Shizzle. Wait, is this a Chacha Chaudhary comic where the villain is from Dhaka? There have been a few, like most of it seems to be burglars. But this one's in Tokyo, and I guess Raka is in Jupiter at this point. Tao's Namaste. I invite you to taste noodles, delicacy of Japanese dish. This is the chance. I feel honored to be your guest. Look at him running. Don't come near to Ono. I'll take her, even if I have to kill you. You made a mistake by coming here. But he's the one who came. Wham! I'll strangle you. First, come here. Arr! Hey, Joe from Garen. What you have missed so far is we've got a Chacha, Chaudhary, and Sabu have gone to Tokyo, and all the Japanese people have not quite Japanese names, and there's a sumo wrestler who is evil and is trying to steal a woman away from someone else. Well, from herself, really. Thud. But he's getting a beating by Sabu, of course. Grr, now there's nothing to be scared of. Thank you, Sabu. My back. Thanks for the noodles, mister. Hato, what happened to your marriage? Till my backbone is cured, I wouldn't even think of that. Well, that's the end of that one. So, great, I guess. Okay, so Chacha Chaudhary is in fugitive. Criminal Chuck is an international... Look. Oh, he looks so sad. Oh, Criminal Chuck is an international smuggler. Keep constant watch on him. Yes, sir. He looks happy now. There is no prison in the world which can keep me locked for more than 12 hours. Go to sleep like a good child. Tomorrow morning you've to appear in the court. At night. Bow, bow. Oh, I should make this maybe a little smaller. Yeah? Yeah. Bow, bow. Whole night the dog keeps barking. Next morning. Chuck, get up. Vehicle has arrived to take you to court. When no reply comes. Oh, is that why he goes inside? What? Only coat. What? Chuck escaped through ventilator? Police department would be defamed. Eat the noisy dog. Inspector Maran, how come you're not in your office? Chacha Chaudhary, I was going to meet you. This smack smuggler Chuck escaped from our lockup. He just can't stop smuggling smack. He's a danger for the society. He'll make the young... They did actually mean smack. He'll make the young generation addicted to drugs. It's necessary to catch him and end his smack smuggling ways. Behind the wall of prison, his footprints indicate that he has gone towards sea. His inky footprints. He's a smackler. There. I'm never going to get tired of that. There. Come, Chuck. I knew you wouldn't like their hospitality. Wait, make that go away. Go. Oops. Yes, go away, please. Go away. Yes. We're in international waters away from the jurisdiction of Indian government. Her. This comic is relatable and fun for kids. Come, Sabu, we've to bring criminal back. Have to scan the whole sea with jeez, that is a full bosom he's sporting there. Like, it's the kind of thing where, if it were like a woman or AFAB person going out like that, we would be arrested for public exposure. Chuck, somebody is coming after us. I'll destroy that helicopter. Bang. It's not easy to catch Chuck. Chacha ji, we've been attacked with rockets. Hey kids, we're going to tell you everything about smack and the smack trade and how to purchase it. Now don't ever consider taking it. It's okay, his bosom is not female presenting. Yes, true. No nipples anyway. I too have a Diwali firecracker. Swoosh! Right into the water. Bang! This is a chance, Sabu. Jump! Right in the face. That's not good. Like, no. Chacha Chaudhary should go to jail for that. That's awful. I remember one time, one of my partners, I went to the States for the 4th of July, and he was really, actually this is the one we call Greg. So Greg was really excited because fireworks are pretty much illegal in Australia because of, bushfires and things like that. And then when 4th of July fireworks are legal, and we were in Texas. And so he bought like a whole bunch and then set them all off. And sorry about this this Cav lore, by the way. So he set off a bunch, and I was just standing there. I don't really care that much for fireworks because I had a bit of overkill in Japan. Like the fireworks displays are like 1 hour. Yeah, I'm not a fan of fireworks, especially the effect they have on animals. But anyway, so like one of them, because he didn't know what he was doing, it like whizzed right past my face, and some mortar or like molten whatever like went straight in my eye. Luckily it was on the eyelid, not in my eye, but I got a burn on my eyelid and I was in so much pain, and I was like, Craig, we need to go home. And he was like, just let me finish setting off all the other fireworks. Normally I'm pretty laid back, but it's like I could need some serious medical attention or go blind or something. Like I'm not familiar with like what to do with fireworks. So I was like, actually no, I really think we should go home. And then he was all sulky for the rest of the night. Oh, we're not together anymore. Still, it's a fun story. Anyway, so don't do fireworks into your friends' faces, kids. Bang! There's a chance of a jump. I'm here. Greg shot fireworks at you, not on purpose, in his defense, but I did still get a firework in the eye, so you've got a spare eye. What's the problem? You've managed to reach here, but you'll not return. Sabu looks really happy. Oh, a hail of bullets. He looks so pained. Crab. Crab. Go. It's one thing to call someone a rat. Like, that at least has precedent. Like, we associate animals with certain, qualities. Like a weasel we think of as being kind of, sneaky or whatever. And a rat as being someone who will do underhanded, things that they're not meant to do to get their way. But a crab? What's the beef with crabs? He's calling for an off-screen crab to catch the criminal. So, like to have a dip in the sea or go to lockup? Oh, like to have a dip in the sea or go to lockup? Lockup? Look at him looming over this poor man. Ship has turned towards India. It seems Sabu has taken care of Chuck. Oh, God. Look at the size. I love how his shape just constantly changes. His torso looks like a balloon. It does. His head's just nestled in this giant balloon. Inspector, here is the absconder. I need to remember how they did that grass so that I can do it for my elephant picture. Okay, new comic. Chacha Chaudhary, tear gas. Harun. Oh no, I've got another cab story. Harun, your car leaves too much smoke. Sati, we should enjoy our ride. Yeah, maybe I won't give this cab law because it portrays me in a bad light. What harm is that doing? But air population is increasing in city due to that. I'm not bother Ed. I'm not bother Ed. But law can catch us. The penalty is 1,000 rupees. Now everyone thinks you used tear gas on someone? God. Nothing will happen. Relax. Wait, what? Your car... Oh, because the car leaves too much smoke. Oh. Very environmentally conscious villain, I assume, or punk. Editor's note, I'm not bother. Think of the devil and there he is. He can't harm us. Boy, your vehicle emanates too much smoke. Constable, you're mistaken. We'll soon find out with this gadget whether your car is spreading pollution or not. Start the engine. Do these things exist? Meter shows too much pollution. Grrr. Being willing to share stories that put you in a bad light actually demonstrates honesty and sincerity. Mm-hmm. This one just shows, like, this is not that it puts me in a bad light. I mean, it does. But it's more, it's me being very, very immature when I'm 11 years old, and mean. I don't want that to spoil my pristine image of being someone who never trolls anyone for any reason. Harun presses a button. Okay, maybe after this story, if you're very good, then I'll tell you the story about Harun. Officer wouldn't leave us until he sheds tears. Fleur. Is this immature by the standards of an 11-year-old? No, probably not. Oh, naughty boy! Why did he cry? By pressing a button, the second pipe at the rear leaves tear gas? Huh. Chacha Chaudhary, police requires your help. 2 boys are escaping in a car. The pipe of their vehicle sprays tear gas. Naughty boys. Color TV. Yes. Heard the message and have noted down the number of the car. Over. Okay. How did he get the number of the car? I'm noticing a trend that the bad people in this comic so far are all fat. I mean, there was one good sumo wrestler as well, but I think he said like one line. I don't think tear gas does what the writer thinks it does. Look at that single tear on his face. Harun, he is standing there to stop us. Don't worry, we'll go scot-free from here too. There is a complaint that your car spreads pollution. Wrong! You can test yourself. He's so cool. Sabu, go to the rear and check. That man is huge. I'm scared. He'll be helpless before our tear gas. Really impressed with the coloring in this comic. Like, it really does seem to be much better quality. Even the shade, like there's even shading in pretty much all the right places too. I'll press the button and release and pass gas. What? Why isn't gas flashing out of pipe? Chacha ji said that I should block the left pipe with my legs. Why? Okay. Gas isn't going out. I must press the button harder. I get the impression this is a different company doing the printing and translating. It all looks much nicer. Possibly, yeah. Flur! Oh! Oh, well, it took off his sunglasses. So Sabu didn't even need the sunglasses at all. It was like a red herring. I guess that's kind of clever. When the back end of the pipe was blocked, the tear gas broke open from the front. My gosh. Constable, take him away. I love this insistence on, putting some body parts of Sabu in there so you know he's still there. It does look like his face is melting. That's awful. Oh, look, someone's taking Jesus away. Chacha Chaudhary in. Strange zoo. Let's see if that's big enough. Help! Help! Sabu, catch them! Please help! Shut up! They succeeded in escaping. That needs to be the end of the story. One of those rare cases where Chacha Chaudhary is outsmarted. I should rush to the palace. Strange zoo. Gaza will be glad to see today's catch. Have you seen a rushing truck? Yes, it was about to crush me. It's gone towards south. Tire prints are also going in that direction. Come, Chacha-ji, we'll apprehend them soon. Release me, says Jesus, as he is dragged, kicking and screaming, into Strange Zoo. Strange Zoo. I don't want to live here. Girl, oh, it's a woman. You'll get delicious food, expensive clothes, and jewelry. This is weird. Gaza, why have you imprisoned us here? I would have thought this would be against the law. People keep pets like parrot, pigeon, and cats. I collect the persons famous in their fields. In first cage... In the first cage, there is an atomic scientist. In second, a sportsman. In third, a musician. In fourth, an author. In fifth, a doctor. In sixth, in sixth, beautiful actress. In seventh, a philosopher. In eighth, a painter. This is my hobby, and it is not a crime. Sorry, that voice just happened. Because it's so stupid. Oh dear. You know which one is the musician? Because somehow they're playing. I should run fast and catch ladies' abductors. Ugh, I lost the sight of Sabu. That is the same truck. They must have gone inside. Stay where you are. Rats! Get aside. Wham! Right in the face. Have to overpower this tall guy before he starts destruction. Is that his nose or a smiley face? Because I think of that as the nose, and that's him smiling, and that's like a beard. But then that could also be a sad face, and that a nose. But that could also be a smile, and then that's the chin, and then that's a neck beard. This person is like an Escher painting, or Escher, however you pronounce it. Oh, is that the mouth? I know how to control waywards. You'll spend the rest of your life in here. Sabu, how you got trapped? That way. Fair enough, I guess. Burger. Torture them. Ugh, now taste it. It's like someone has placed his head into the fire there. Did that bring you to senses? Her, he, ha, ha. And that one is just quietly mirthful. When Sabo... Yes, it happened! When Sabo is angry, somewhere, a volcano erupts. Rats, how your tantrums are over. Gun down the prisoner! This comic has taken a turn. Stay there! Og! Aye! Thud. Now it's your turn. Let me go. I'll release all the prisoners. Go! All of you are free! The funny thing is here, like, these hench people, they're not, like, if anyone should be hurt, it should be the person who's higher up, you know what I mean? But he offers a plea deal. This doesn't really feel like justice. Like, they get all beaten up, even though it wasn't their idea. I mean, yes, they are still following orders and, they're doing bads, but ultimately everything has come from him. But he's the one who basically gets off fine. I feel like this is somehow metaphorical for the way that society and the justice system in its current incarnation tends to work. He did the same with the crab guy. Of course he did. Go, all of you are free. It's just like Fallout 3. Rita and Giallo. Janaki, look at this advertisement. Buy cheap plots. Quick, go and buy one. I'm sick of paying rent. Yeah, rent's so expensive, so why don't we just go buy a house? I will go. Buying property makes sense. Does it? I don't feel like there's been enough of a justification here for buying a place, but okay. My dream will be materialized here. Plots for sale. I am Vasudev. I want to buy a plot. How much is it? 50,000 rupees. Bring out that amount. Here, just brought it in a suitcase full of money. Thanks. Take this. Is that the ownership papers? No, that's the plot of a story. But where did we say that we are selling plots of land? This is cheating. Oh, this is clever. You called it, Ravane Crowford? Oh, quick, buy some cheap plots for our comics. Very good. Chacha Chaudhary, a woman is cheating people by selling a piece of paper. So basically they just they just snitched to Chacha Chaudhary. It's funny. She handed out us this paper for 50,000. It was my life savings. Don't, so, I want to buy, they're not even looking at the plot. This couldn't have happened in real life because, who goes into a place and is like, I want to buy a house, please? Or I want to buy a plot of land. Sure, I'll just take whichever one you figure is best for me. You want to look at it first. You don't just say, yes, I will get one house to go, please. Very silly. Anyway, they somehow fell for it anyway. Don't worry, I'll go and see. This comic is unrealistic, 0 out of 10. She's taken advantage of the shortage of houses in the city. What a posh office. Plots for sale. Madam, they call me Chaudhary. I am Rita. What can I do for you? How much is the plot for? 50,000. Agreed. Here. Take this. What? A written figure? Did I say that I will pay you in cash? You act smart. Oh, you act smart? 50,000 rupees. Saldo! Don't let them get away! You act smart? Nobody has left the office without paying up. What did you say? Oh, so you have a friend too? Okay, I will take care of him first. That's a silly idea. You should take care of the weak one first and then go for the strong one. Because then the big one might give up because they have a bond or something. I don't know. I guess I'm not a good villain. Blam! If only millennials stopped doing check smudge on hand, complaining about student loans. Student firms? Oh, is that blood? Oh, does anyone hear some rumbling? I think there might be some rumbling. It might be some kind of volcanic noises. No? Okay, nothing. I'll kill you this time. Enough. Leave my hand. Wham! Oh, my jaw is broken. Forgive me. Return their money. I will. Oh, that was the end. Okay. Well, there you go. I hope we all learned a valuable lesson today. I know I did. Escaped prisoner. Why has prison security tightened? Because the dreaded dacoit Goja is locked up here. I get the feeling we're going to get through this whole comic without reading a single Raka comic. Interesting. Moral of the story, scammers can be defeated through violence. Yes. The valuable lesson was that sometimes words can mean two different things. Isn't it great that all it took to solve the problem was beating the bodyguard up? Yeah. Oh, the woman's lipstick when she says forgive me. Oh, wow. Oh, goodness. I guess it's smudged in the panic or something. Let me out. Oh, this guy looks like Raka. Do you think that maybe, like, I don't know when this one was published, but do you reckon this was maybe like before Raka, and this is a proto Raka, and this is back when they cared about the comics, and so it was good quality artwork, inking, printing, and then it all went downhill? Or do you reckon it's the other way around, where it used to be really pulpy, but then they got money and success, and so they started to vary up their storylines? Interesting. Smaller Raka with buck teeth. This would be a great emote, this face here. Let me out. Goja, wait for the hangman. This hawk will be free before that. Goja is my relative. I have brought this cake for him. Oh, that's so nice. I want some cake. Your aunt made this for you. A soul inside the cake? Wow. Wow, indeed. Bloody hell. The cage door keeps changing shape? Looks the same. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, I guess there are some small issues there. A saw inside the cake? Wow! I'll cut the bars. Next day, prisoner has escaped, the same way that first prisoner at the start of the book did. Chacha Chaudhary, the dreaded dacoit Goja, has escaped. That dog. He's got some dandruff on his shoulder there. He must be caught, or there won't be peace in the city. How do we catch him? As a scorpion has the habit to sting, so a dacoit does not rest without committing a crime and will be caught. Evil people are just evil. Inspector, we will send him back to jail, and this time really up the security on the bars on your windows, okay? Chaudhary! I remember. My job depends on it. Oh, Chaudhary, remember. My job depends on it. Okay. Well, get his name right. There. Durva, your cake was excellent. Now let's talk business. These teeth, my goodness. Seth Majali made a killing in the share market. Okay. Well, we've done the time for doing the crime, so now it's time to go legit and commit white collar crime instead. Seth Majali, if you don't give me 10 crore rupees, I will send you to hell. What's the matter? I won't go out. My life's in danger. Precious cursed dog. He didn't send money, so we need to take it ourselves. Trin. Who? Courier. Your death warrant. Very clever. Seth, pay the money if you love life. Pay the money. No, I was gonna try and make a joke out of the phrase love life, but I can't be bothered. But who keeps such an amount? But who keeps such amount at home? Call your office and ask someone to deliver it. He says, a scout's honor. Is it a phone or a walkie-talkie? Where? I think it was the doorbell. If I don't get the money in half an hour, I will kill Seth. He just says to any passersby who'll listen to him. We must take action before something happens. Hoo-hoo-ba! Call someone outside and explain the situation, I say, during an armed robbery. Kerblam. Oh, that's a great pose. Crash. Kill him. Like, this is someone else's house. It's not like this is the bad person's house and it doesn't matter what happens because the person is going to jail. Like, this guy is doing property damage. Like, who knows how many years they saved up to get a house like that, and he's just doesn't even care. Crash. Kill him. Bang. Watch the hole disappear in the next page. Huh? No bullets? Click. Come. Where are you taking me? He comes back out through the same hole he made. Back where you belong. And that was the end of the comic. So, on the one hand, there was continuity there because the hole was still there. On the other hand, that poor man has a big hole in his wall now. And it doesn't... And it was basically a... oh, maybe they were shooting bullets here when they were doing bang, and then they ran out of bullets. So the bullets somehow missed him because they're all really terrible shots or something. Chacha basically just stands aside and gets Sabo to do everything. That's generally the whole thing. He's pretty useless. Apparently it is kind of tongue-in-cheek in that it's sort of an in-joke that he doesn't do anything of any value. But who can say? I get the impression at times that they lost interest in Chacha at some point. At which point? Was it when they first started making these comics? Well, we've got a little bit of time. I do need to end the stream pretty early today because I've got that transcription job to finish. But I don't feel like stopping just yet. So what I might do is maybe we can read through a little bit of maybe Pinki and Mantoo, the Nancy comic equivalent. And I'll be back in a sec. I'm just going to get a sweetie, i.e. some more of that Anzac cookie batch that I produced and now desire to consume. I'll be back in a sec. Oh, immediately just got crumbs everywhere. Glad you're enjoying the comics. So, Pinki. Okay. I'm eating and unable to read right now. So why don't I tell you the embarrassing story about me and Harun that I was inspired to tell during the Chacha Chaudhary comic. So I should stop eating on stream. It's like always so undignified. Anyway, when I was about 11 years old, we first got the internet. And we got it quite late, I think. But I was really, really excited because I knew, like, I was making websites before we got the internet because I just really wanted a website. And when I was 10 years old, I was like working on like Netscape Composer, if anyone remembers that. But anyway, so my parents were always very anxious about us because the internet was new. Me and my sibling were still children, and there was all this scare about, you know, child predators and all that online. And so around the time that I was getting into the internet, there were like what was it called? IRC, Internet Relay Chat? Like, just chat websites. And people would just go on and chat, and there was just a lot of randiness on there. People would basically just like sign up, get on a chat thing, and then like hit on each other. And not really care what the person looked like or whatever, but it was a weird place. And my parents, of course, were like, no chat things because it'll be full of child predators, which it was. And I was a good child, so I never did. But I kind of felt like I was missing out on like I really loved the idea, like this is before like MSN and all that, AOL were really popularized in Australia. And so I was really, why don't we, there we go. So I was really excited about just the idea of being able to talk to people from on the other side of the world. That was just new and interesting to me. So I did want to do something to do with it, some kind of chat thing. And then I found that there were like these Indian Bollywood based chat things where people would basically, it was Indian. And so I basically plugged that to my parents, like, this will be a way for me to get in touch with my culture, and I'll talk with people about, I don't know, maybe Indian culture or things like that. And they were like, okay. And so me and my sibling went on there, and we were just really horrible trolls. I was 11 years old, like everyone's on there trying to get it on with each other, and all I'm doing is just talking on there and just like getting kicked off of every server for just being a horrible troll. Like the one thing I remember vividly was like, and it was like really, really immature trolling. It was 11-year-old trolling. It was like the trolling of someone who is not really interested in bullying anyone per se, or like, you know, really making people feel bad. But I just wanted to be, I mean, I guess it's kind of like me on Twitter right now. I like to poke fun. So what I did was, one time there was this guy called, like, I would keep singling people out. I would just talk in the main chat. People are trying to like single out people to then take into private conversations and do all that stuff. But I was just indiscriminately like just saying, hey you, blah, blah, blah. Why do you smell so bad? You know, things like that. When was the last time you had a shower? Like, the worst. I was, you mean you were the one who did I put on my robes and wizard hat? No. But yeah, I just remember one line in particular where I was just came in out of nowhere and was like, all right, who farted? And then the next line, it was you, Harun. Because was a guy called Harun in there, and he got really angry at me. He was like, "No, I didn't." I got kicked soon afterwards because I guess he reported me, but I was like, "Stop denying it." You know it's true. Just embarrassing this poor kid. Oh my god. I bet he didn't fart. Yeah, he probably didn't. But like that's my most vivid memory of internet relay chat back in the day. Alright, who farted? It was you, Harun. And that was why I giggled when I saw the name Harun in that comic earlier. Because I haven't seen that name that often, but I saw it then. So I guess I was still very much on brand, even as a child. Something to think about. That's probably a bad thing, right? I've got the same sensibility as when I was 11 years old. Let's just move on, shall we? Okay, so let's read just a little bit, a few of these comics for, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes. I'll finish off so I can get back to my transcription work. But yeah, let's do some Pinki and Mantoo. Why isn't this showing up? Oh, it's because I have the wrong thing on. There we go. Forever young, mentally. That's me. Pinki and Mantoo. Clever Mantoo. Oh, that's right. She has a little squirrel called Kut Kut. No, I'm all burpy because I ate that cookie. What's wrong with me? I really am immature. Like, it's like, I ate a nice cookie, but now I'm all burpy. Okay. Good. Why that boy is standing there alone? I am Mantoo, new in the city. Don't you have any friend? No. Why don't we? Oh wait, I'll move it into read mode so it's less yucky looking. Let's see. How does that work? What? No. Read mode. Back in read. Oh, okay. Wait, what? How come? Let's go. Oh, whoops. Okay, I'm on the wrong one again. Comics. There we go. Technical difficulties. Okay. No, why don't we two become friends? My dad forbade me to be so with strangers. Which city you have come from? Jumri Talaya. Strange name. How far is that? Little squirrel hopping around. Oh, so Kut is the Dutch equivalent to the C word? Oh dear. Okay. It's kind of like how, you say chin chin to say cheers in Italian, but in Japanese it's like a really childish word for penis. It's something when I went to Italy, I was just having a blast. Again, I have the emotional capacity of an 11-year-old, apparently. Far off, you can never imagine. Our teacher says sun is very far. Is that city even farther? Of course. How can you say that? Oh, look at her head. Turns back all the way. She's an owl. You can see the sun. Can you see Jumri Talaya? Mantoo, you appear to be an interesting guy. So am I. What? So am I. Oh, as in I am. So am I. Now say, where are you going? I came out to buy ice cream, but I hate to walk in sun. If you give me money, I can bring ice cream here for you. Wait there, I'll fetch that soon. She looks like Lucy from Charlie Brown there. And ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream. Enough time has passed. Let me go and see him. I suspect something amiss. Mantoo, you ate my ice cream? I thought it might melt away before I reach you. Da 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 ba da bum bum. Okay, so that was the end of that one. That was all right, I guess. Like that was a punchline. But like it didn't have any. There was nothing really leading to that. Interesting. And now Subble comes and beat him up. Squirrel and Rocky. Biku, is that your pet dog? Yeah, he looks very posh. Good. He is a faithful animal. He'll not let any burglar to enter your house. Rocky is not there to scare away burglars. Sir? I keep him to shoo away your squirrel. I hate her. Oh, it's not very nice. The squirrel lasted one comic. But what... I guess Glaucus92 will enjoy this. But what harm my Kut did to you? Once she ate my chocolate, then she nibbled my cricket bat. I'll teach her a lesson. Rocky, go and kill that rogue squirrel. Grrr. You can't even really see the squirrel's face here. Like, are there two eyes there? And it's like a little mouth? Or... Oh god, and the dog's face. It's a face that only a parent could love. Oof. Okay. Grrr. Bow! Wow! Crack! Shoo! Let's turn into a Pokemon. Wham! Grrr! Hee! I guess the squirrel's having fun. Jump! The dog's anatomy is confusing. Indeed. How many legs does it have here? Like, is that the stomach or... Yeah, actually, let's not linger on what that might be. Let's move on. Splash! And what has he jumped into there? I'm guessing that's like a pool? Oh, my Rocky. Biku, one thing you do not know. What? The squirrel your dog chased is not mine. My Kut is at my back. I mean, so let's dissect this joke here. The joke was not that the squirrel outsmarted the dog, but that the squirrel outsmarted the dog and it wasn't actually her squirrel who he allegedly hates. But Cav, if you dissect the joke, it won't be funny anymore. Yes, good point. Let's move on. Freezed milk. Mom, why do you apply makeup? To look beautiful. But you're so without it. Is that so? Who says? My mom is the prettiest woman in world. Thanks. Do you need money for ice cream? Yes, please give me some. No, you've already taken this week's pocket money. Wait, why would you ask if you're just going to take it away again? That's mean. And her sari seems to have changed to blue. Now what to do? Mother is as hard as a stone. I guess it's kind of nice being complimented, but you kind of worry about circumstances. Anyway, Nani. Oh, okay, Nani is in grandmother. Sorry, not like Japanese. Nani. Yes, she. Nani, do you love me? A lot. Then give some rupees. How does that follow? No. Fair enough. Why? Nani? Because love is not... I read that as love is not solid. Because love is not sold. I thought Nani is benevolent. You would buy a thing with my money which would harm your health. What do you mean? You would buy ice cream which would make your throat sore. I thought it was like the opposite, it numbs your throat. And what is good for health? Milk. Children should consume that. That will make bones of body strong. All right, I'll buy that. Here are 20 rupees. Thanks. But you'll show me that? Yes. After some time, Nani? Sorry, I'm gonna stop doing that. Look, I have bought milk with your money. Only it is a freezed milk. I was figuring that was going to happen, but... Well, that was that one. So now we have birthday gift. Baby, happy birthday to you. Thanks, Daddy. Here is your gift. A mobile phone. Wow, I'll show it to my friends. Mobile would put impression. Okay, there. Ustad, why not we snatch that mobile from girl? I thought she was going to pass off melted ice cream as milk. That would have been more clever, actually. We'll sell that and earn money. Girl, hand over your phone. Uncle, it's a toy. Then it is of no use. That is a toy. Thanks. Trick saved my phone. I'll show it to Champu. They were very easily outsmarted. I'll show it to Champu. He'll be jealous. Champu, saw my new mobile? Pinki, it is an ordinary. Mine is with a camera. I'll go Bithy's home. Bithy, look, my new phone. Yours is ordinary. Mine is fitted with TV. Like, why do they need a separate screen for that? Again defeated. Again defeated. Bye, Bithy. So she's just trying to show off, basically. This mobile has decreased my impression instead. And that was the end of the story. I don't like what it's saying about the middle class there. Like, I mean, I don't like what it's saying, and because it's obviously about the middle class, but like, I don't like the idea that that's what the middle class are like. That's just depressing. It is very consumerist. Bridegroom, Beatty, what are you hiding? Does a friend act like that? Pinki, it is only a doll. I'm looking for a suitable groom. Who would marry an old lady? What? How dare you call my doll an old? My grandpa is old man because he has white hair like your doll. My daddy brought it from Europe. Some are born there with white hair. Why don't you marry your doll with my prince? An old. Let me see him. Wait, I'll bring him. Look, a frog? Didn't you hear the tale that a prince turned a frog with the spell of curse? I don't believe in magic. So, look at that. Oh gosh. Stop, I'll give a choice. Beatty, present me a chocolate. Do you want a dowry? No, does not one host a party on occasion? Nobody can beat you. Here it is. I don't understand what just happened there. Wow, delicious. Let she may not break my toy. I'll celebrate their wedding. Wait. Okay, so she brought a new one. Okay, she brought a new toy. Okay. Not the frog. Leave my hero. Oh, I thought she punched her. Don't act like an alliance. I don't like an alliance of my hero with a foreign girl. Oh my god. Wow, bit of xenophobia there. It's funny how children reading this are supposed to know what a dowry is. I mean, yeah, like, it's a pretty normal thing in parts of India. Like, if you know about marriage, then you know about a dowry. But yeah, it is a strange concept, huh? Pinki, my chocolate? Does a host ask for the return of food? So she stole that doll from another child and then stole some chocolate. Hot tea. That lean, though. Yeah, that's a pretty good lean. I'll drink this tea on that sofa there. Catch me, Pinky. It just does the exact same pose. Just... Oh. Uncle, the tea has spilt on your clothes. Really? No shit. I'll get another cup of tea for you. And I'll clean your trousers. Why do these people look white? Like, she's called Pinky, but he looks incredibly pink. I wonder if it's related to that whole thing where, like, some Hindu nationalists consider themselves to be, like, white adjacent in terms of culture. Here's the tea. And here I've cleaned your trousers. Oh! Da-da-da-ba-da-ba. The other side. Just now I had my bath. Now I won't play Holi. Japati, I've brought a transistor. Would not you listen to cricket commentary? Then come in. Pinky, how it is switched on? Press the button. It's gonna blast some powder into his face. Splash! Haha! In fact, it is a plastic pump. And that's the end of the whole book. So the other side. So there we go. Ba-boom. Well, that was a one-page comic. That was actually one page. Unlike a lot of the gag comics here, which seem to go on for like 6 pages and then end abruptly. In fact, you were fooled, old man. Thank you for the 100 bits. Yeah, so we went through 2 comics today. That was a good haul. I hope you will join me for next time. I'm going to go back to my transcription work now, but I hope you had a good time reading some of these fascinating comics. I'm thinking maybe next time we read a Chacha Chaudhary and and that one about the Hindu, the Sikh, and the Muslim person. And just brace yourselves. You've got like a few days to sort of get ready for what it is. I don't know what we're gonna see when we read that comic. I don't know if it's going to be like acceptable by modern standards or what, but whatever the case, we're going to be in this together, and that's what matters, right? Let me see if there's anyone to raid while I'm here. I need to get into the habit of raiding people. Oh, whoops! I can hear myself. I don't see anyone on that I'm following. Is there anyone that you want me to that you see that's online that I can raid? Otherwise, it'll seem like a bit of a waste, really. No one here? Boo! Okay, well, we're going to head off now, and I will see you probably tomorrow around the same time, and maybe... Bryony K? Okay, let's do that. Okay, so raid Bryony K. That's definitely how it spells, yeah? How it is spelt. We're going to raid. Okay, thank you everyone, and I will see you next time. Let's raid the shit out of this person. Ciao, ciao!